The movie begins with a very massive crowd in a concert chanting the name of their celebrity band group called Huntress. The scene suddenly takes us to many years back, where it is revealed that demons have always hunted the world, stealing human souls and channeling strength back to their demon king called Gima. One day, heroes came to defend the humans. They were born with voices that could drive back the darkness. These demon hunters are more than warriors. Their music ignites the soul and brings people together. With this connection, the first hunters created a shield to protect our world. In every generation, a new trio of hunters is chosen to fulfill their ultimate duty. Their songs created a barrier that is so strong that it is impenetrable, which will keep demons away from their world. The person giving the narration is a woman called Celine. She formed a hunter group with 3 girls in this generation as she mentors them on their duties. It is their songs that will maintain the shield which prevents demons from entering their world. The hunter group formed a musical band called the Huntress. There's no single person in Korea that isn't a fan of them because of their talent. Let me introduce you to one of them, called Mira. She's the visual and lead dancer, apparently the black sheep in her family. She's described as being so cool because who else could wear a sleeping bag to the Met Gala? The second member of the Huntress is called Zoe. She's the rapper and lyricist who grew up in the USA. The final member is called Roomie. She's the lead singer whose voice brings people to tears. Her mom died when she was little, but Celine raised her and built huntrix around her. Just as their fans wait for them excitedly, their manager named Bobby realizes that the Huntress's plane is moving further away from the concert. We see the Huntress in a plane. Since this is their biggest show yet, they decided to consume a lot of food and snacks so they can give the best performance. They demand for more food, but notice that the air hostess and the pilot are just acting weird. They receive a call from Bobby, who wonders why they haven't arrived at the concert yet. When they peep through the window, they realize that the plane has been going the wrong direction. It was at this moment the Huntress knew that the air hostess and the pilot are not what they seem to be. They're all demons. What made them so sure is the demon patterns on their hands. The demons suddenly shapeshift to their real form to attack them, but they didn't seem like a threat to the Huntress at all. The Huntress bring out their demon hunting weapons and start singing their songs, which they use to finish up the demons. But unfortunately, their plane gets wrecked in the process. With their powers, they jump out of the plane and make a dramatic entrance to the concert where they drive all the fans crazy. Just as they start to perform, the scene suddenly takes us to the demon realm, where we see that demon that got defeated by the hunters. She reports to the demon king that the hunters defeated them again, which makes him so pissed off. The demon king kills the demon for being weak and insults the other demons for being useless. If they don't kill the hunters, their songs will soon enough turn the barrier shield to gold, which will make the demons trapped in the underworld forever. A very special demon called Junu suddenly shows up from nowhere and starts singing a song about a mighty demon king who was in total control. He feasted on souls and the world trembled when he roared. But then some hunters sang some songs, and now all the demon king does is starve. The demon king tells Junu that he let him keep that voice and he dares to mock him with it. Junu replies that he's not here to mock him, but he's here to help him. He has a new strategy, which is about fighting the hunters where they least expect it. They plan to go after the very thing that makes the barrier shield stronger, which is the fans. The other demons laugh at Junu and his crew because what makes them think a demon band idea would work? But when Junu and his crew transform themselves into handsome-looking boys, the demon king and the other demons immediately see this as a totally good idea. The Huntress decided to take a break after their biggest performance, but they just can't seem to take a break when Roomie tells them that she pushed their golden release for their new song to this night. The world is so excited to hear about the song. Just as the girls practice before the performance, something really strange happens. Whenever Roomie sings for a minute, her throat chokes up. She asks everyone to give her a 5-minute break, and the live performance is in 10 minutes. Bobby suddenly starts to have a nervous breakdown because there are literally 10,000 fans screaming outside and sounding really scary. Roomie enters the toilet breathing heavily. She zips down her dress, and to our surprise, we find out that she's a demon. Roomie is really terrified because her demon marks are now starting to affect her voice. We see a flashback of young Roomie asking Celine if hunters must kill all demons. Everything that has patterns is a demon? We find out that Roomie has demon patterns because her dad was a demon, but Celine assures her that she is not one of them. She is a hunter, just like her mother was. She tells Roomie that when the barrier shield is sealed, all the demons will be gone from the world and her demon patterns will disappear. Ever since, Roomie has been avoiding her friends from seeing her body to hide her secret identity. Back to the present, we see Roomie really sad, because how is she going to fix the world and fix herself when she doesn't have her voice? When she returns home, the girls comfort her that everything will be okay because they can reschedule another live show within days. Bobby can handle it. But Bobby suddenly calls them saying that he can't handle it because the fans are really so disappointed that the Huntress didn't show up to sing on today's live show. Roomie tells the girls that she's not sure if rescheduling another live show will be possible because her voice is in trouble. Mira and Zoe suggest that they should take a break. They can skip the Idol Awards this year. But Roomie refuses they skip it because it's their most important show. It is when they strengthen the barrier shield for the entire year. Since the golden performance is in 2 weeks, the girls decide to use that to try and fix Roomie's voice. Zoe has like 57 ideas on how to do that and demands they start with her favorite. She takes Roomie to a man she knows that makes special tonics. Apparently, it can heal anything from sore throats to relationship problems. Zoe takes Roomie to meet a doctor called Han, who does some weird analysis on Roomie before he finally gives them the tonics that will help fix her voice. Just when they return home, they see 5 handsome-looking guys, and they fall so much in love with them. One of them hits Roomie to the floor, and she and the girls get turned off when they realized how rude they were. They suddenly hear a noise at the nearby market square and go to check it out. They see those same group of handsome guys singing a song and realize they are a boy band. Their voices are so good, and this gets the attention of so many people. But to the girls' surprise, they notice that the boy band are actually demons. A demon is a demon no matter how handsome they look. So Mira sets out to kill them, but Roomie stops her saying it's too public, and what if they try to kill all these people? The boy band introduces their band name to everyone as the Saja Boys and invites everyone to their performance tonight. But as for the Huntress, just as nightfall arrives, they put on their demon hunting suits as they plan to kill the demons. Their plan is once the boy band comes out from stage, they will jump down for the attack. One of the demons, Junu, their leader, notices what the girls are up to and improvises that they have another special guest in their midst and points the spotlight to the Huntress to share the stage with them to ruin their attack plan. When they were distracted, the boys used the chance to escape through the men's bathhouse. When the girls followed them there, it turned out that they had run into a trap as they got attacked by water demons. During the attack, Roomie went after Junu, their leader, to kill him. During the fight, her clothes got torn, making Junu shocked to find out that she's part demon. Her friends needed her in the fight, but she could not help them because she didn't want them to see her demon patterns. Junu unexpectedly tied a cloth on her arm to cover the demon patterns, allowing her to go assist her friends in the fight to defeat the demons. The Demon King was so proud of Junu because he was slowly opening the barrier shield to the human world, where he would start feeding on souls again. But the girls were so terrified upon seeing the barrier getting weaker and weaker. Bobby informed them about how the Saja Boys were going massively viral. Roomie believed they could beat the Saja Boys if they crushed the stage of the Idol Awards State Fair. She told Zoe to write them a new song, a diss track, to expose the Saja Boys and send the disgusting demons back to the depths where they belonged. Roomie decided to take the tonic she got from Dr. Han, but was disappointed to find out that it was just grape juice. She saw a strange bird wearing a hat on her balcony, and when she checked it out, she saw a demon cat and immediately brought out her sword, but suddenly put it back after realizing it meant no harm. The cat delivered a letter to her from Junu, who asked her to meet him. She went to meet him, but not to talk. She tried to kill him. Junu told her to calm down, that he was just there to talk about her demon patterns. He meant her no harm. If not, he would have told her friends that she's a demon. He wondered how a demon girl who was also a hunter was walking around free in the human world. Roomie denied she was a demon, but if she wasn't, how were those demon patterns on her body? Junu told her he knew what it felt like to have those patterns on her body, but Roomie aggressively replied that he was a demon and demons don't feel anything. Junu told her all demons do is feel their shame and misery. It's how the Demon King controlled them. He realized Roomie was special and lucky because she didn't hear the voice of the Demon King in her ear. He added that he would never forget the first time he heard the voice of the Demon King. That was 400 years ago. His family was extremely poor and miserable. He had a single possession to his name, an old bipa, so he used it to play music in the streets, but that didn't get him anywhere. Just when he was desperate, that was when he heard the Demon King's voice for the first time, who told him that he couldn't do anything for his family because he wasn't good enough for them. But he could help him to be good enough. Overnight, his fate was changed. He was praised for his voice, even by the king himself. His family and he lived on the palace grounds where their bellies were finally full and their clothes were clean. They were happy, but he noticed demon patterns spreading on his body until they consumed him. After that, he was condemned to the demon world, a prisoner to the Demon King for eternity. His family lost everything, and without him, they were even worse off than before. Ever since that day, he had been haunted by the memories of failing them. The demon marks a constant reminder of his shame, a shame he could never escape. Junu told her to accept who she really was, but Roomie repeated to him that she was nothing like him. Junu understood that she was still in denial of who she was because he was once there too. He told her to meet him when she stopped denying who she was. Later that night, the girls finally figure out a song they would sing at the Idol Awards called Take Down. The next day, the huntress showed up to sign autographs for the fans, but when the Saja boys showed up, this ruined their moment as their presence divided their fans. Roomie then suggested they join their tables together with the Saja boys because they needed every fan. Junu tried to use the chance to talk to Roomie, but Roomie told him she wasn't going to talk to someone who was helping the Demon King. Junu told her that he was helping himself. If he helped the Demon King, he was promised to have his memories erased and the voices in his head gone. Just when Roomie practiced, the demon cat sent by Junu kept coming to her room to invite him to meet him. She asked the cat to hide when she heard the knock of Mira on her door. Mira noticed Roomie was changing their lyrics. Roomie told her that the song didn't feel like the right song to defeat the Demon King because it was so hateful. To Mira, the song was meant to be hateful because they hated demons. But she started to sense something really off about Roomie because there was a sign of sympathy from her for the demons. She even saw how she was talking to Junu, whom they were meant to hate because he was a demon. Mira felt that Roomie actually was keeping something from her, but when Roomie denied it, she apologized to Roomie for sounding nuts. She just couldn't wait to get every one of the demon LS destroyed. Little by little, Junu and his band started to suck their fans' souls with their music and keep feeding them to the Demon King, which made him stronger. Roomie decided to send Junu an invitation to meet her. She told Junu that there was another way he could get his freedom rather than feeding souls to the Demon King. She asked him to help them win the Idol Awards because when they won, the barrier shield would be sealed and it would guarantee his freedom, as the Demon King would be permanently cut off and all the demons would be gone from this world. Junu agreed to help them by withdrawing his band from the Idol Awards performance. We noticed they both had feelings for each other. During Roomie's practice with the girls, she told them that she didn't want to sing the song because of how harsh it was towards demons. Mira got so angry that Roomie had recently totally been against everything they stood for and questioned her on what she might be hiding from them. But a big problem got their attention as the barrier shield kept getting weaker and more demons started to enter the human world. The girls told Roomie that without her voice, it was going to be over for them. The day for the Idol Awards finally arrived. The girls performed exceptionally well, and just as Roomie did the ending verse, Zoe and Mira noticed some demons kidnapping Bobby and rushed to rescue him. But they realized it wasn't Bobby, but a distraction by the demons to get them out of the stage. Two demons disguised as Mira and Zoe entered the stage and tore Roomie's clothes to reveal her demon nature to everyone. Mira and Zoe saw this and were really shocked and scared of her. Roomie tried to explain to them everything and how she intended to fix everything, but they pointed their weapons at her because they didn't see the Roomie they knew anymore, just a demon. Roomie was so heartbroken and ran away in tears. She looked for Junu and found out that he was the one that exposed her. He told her the things he said to her about himself were all a lie because he just needed her to trust him. He actually left his family and only made a deal with the Demon King to get out of his miserable life. The Demon King suddenly got into the heads of Mira and Zoe to make them hate each other. He also got into the heads of all the Saji Boys fans as they all headed to attend their show. Just when the Saji Boys sang, the Demon King showed up and started to suck the souls from everyone. But Roomie suddenly showed up with her song, a majestic song that brought her friends back to their senses and returned the souls of everyone. The Demon King descended on Roomie to kill her, but Junu sacrificed himself to save her, apologizing to her for everything. The whole crowd started to sing, and this made Roomie and the Hunters so extremely powerful that they defeated the Demon King and sealed the barrier shield. The end.